What's going on, everybody? Excuse the sweatiness. Another absolute scorcher here in Florida. Today we're going to be doing a 6-month review on some vinyl and fabric, Duplicolor vinyl and fabric, and how durable it is. If you guys seen the video before, to be honest, I didn't do much prep at all. I just hit everything with like a degreaser. I didn't sand anything, any of the plastics. I just vacuumed the degreased surfaces, and that's it. Also, I use this vehicle for work, okay? So this isn't like, you know, a headliner that never gets touched. A lot of these plastics on these cars are constantly engaged with something, hitting it, smacking it, trying to scratch it, something like that. So it's gonna be a true review of Duplicolor vinyl and fabric. Make sure you guys watch this before you do this to your car. So let me kind of show you guys where we are at. In my personal opinion, it's set up phenomenal for what it is. And like I said, probably work way better for you guys if you did legitimate prep work. We didn't. Chucked it in the fucking bucket, baby. So let's bring you guys over to the Sequoia and let's check it out. So we are at the back of the truck, arguably where the most of the abuse is. I only have one seat in right now. To be honest, I didn't have this seat in for a while. But anyways, if we take a look at the carpet, you will see the carpet is definitely a little discolored. To be honest, it looks way worse on video than it does in person. It does not look this bad, but you can definitely see a lot of the lighter areas. Now, part of that is because all the fibers aren't facing one way, but it definitely has rubbed up a little bit. Now, let me tell you what I've had back here so you guys can kind of get an idea of how durable this is. I have had a full set of tires back here multiple times, one time for like 3 weeks. So driving with tires constantly moving around on this carpet. I've had logs, I've had junk, I've had a kayak in here, a couple of doors, just random stuff. I flip things often, so I've had lawnmowers in here, I've had weed whackers, I've had vacuum cleaners, I've had basically everything back here. And this is how it looks. And in my opinion, again, keep in mind, it does look a little worse on camera than it is in person. Because in person, you can tell there's some discolored spots, but it's really not very bad at all. And in my opinion, this held up phenomenal. Again, I am not nice to this at all. And most of this, that's where the discoloration is like pretty crazy abrasive, movements. Like I said, I've had tires back here sliding all over. So in my opinion, carpet held up great. I will show you some of the lesser traffic areas and you will kind of see what I mean. This has held up really good in my opinion, seeing that most of the time, as you can see, I literally just put stuff on here and I just chuck it back. Like if I was careful, this would probably be in perfect condition, but again, I don't care. This is all me just not caring at all. I'm just chucking things in here. I'm not worried that it's painted or whatever. I'm literally just throwing things back here. So this, not bad at all. Then we have some of the sides. You can see a little scrape right there. You can see some of it has come off right there. And again, these are like chairs and tables that have scratched that stuff. Over here, not too much. Haven't had too many things. You got that right there. But the back, overall, I think it's held up great. And the great thing, let me just show you guys real quick, okay? So, admittedly, I have done this once or twice on spots that I've really effed up on. But for the most part, I haven't done any touch-ups at all. But you can just take your can of Duplicolor, and if you just come in here, spray this down. Takes you a couple seconds and it's literally as good as new. Like I said, I've done this a few times. No big deal whatsoever. And again, this was not sanded. If you guys were to have sanded this, it would work way better. You would have way less issues with this. So just keep that in mind. Again, it's just goes right on, no problem whatsoever, no big deal. And if you guys watched my video before, this stuff dries really fast. So very happy with it, and I'll probably touch this up a little bit, but there's some other spots I can show you guys. But look at that. I mean, it's just like done. It's freaking awesome. Let's show you some of the lower traffic areas. And so here is the back seats. This area was actually destroyed. The previous owner had a battery in here, leaked battery acid everywhere. There's actually no carpet here at all. Like literally no carpet. I just spray painted it black, looks infinitely better. But as you can see from over here, people have sat there. You see the color is pretty good. I mean, you got a little discoloration. And again, this is from me just throwing things back here. But, you know, for the most part, it's pretty good. This console looks very good. Nothing, you know, crazy or anything like that. So that console looks good. The back of this console looks fine. Let's look at the door panels. Door panels, this is from, again, me throwing things in this seat and then slamming it closed. So this is what happens. But I mean, everywhere else you can see, the door panel looks great. Some of the higher traffic areas looks pretty good. Very happy with it. Let's, I'm gonna hit this with some paint real quick, and we're gonna go on to the front. And that's where also a lot of the really high traffic areas are for, you know, your arms and your legs and your feet. So let's go check that out. All right, so now we are in the captain's chair. So you can see the dashboard is literally perfect. I'm not kidding. People have put their feet up here, kicked this. The dashboard is phenomenal, and everybody tells me they can't believe this is not factory because it looks so great. And again, there's not a single scratch on it. I've never had to do a single touch-up anywhere on here. I know the dashboard doesn't get, you know, touched super often, but dashboard's been freaking great. There's the passenger side floor. Also keep in mind that these aren't really vacuumed, so there's some dust and stuff giving an illusion that it might be lighter color than it is, but that's pretty great. I mean, it could use a little mist on it, but nothing crazy, and I always have somebody in the passenger seat. Here's a passenger side door. Now this is where some of the effects of not sanding have started showing through. As you see, armrest where people put their arms, that is definitely a very high traffic area right there, and that is starting to wear. But again, I'm just going to touch that up and it'll be good. Right there you can see the same kind of thing happening down there, like on the kick panel. Again, that's people's shoes just smacking it. So I mean, what are you going to do about that? And again, probably would have stuck a lot better if I would have sanded. And then probably the worst thing, the thing I've had to repaint the most, is this. This does keep chipping, I will admit. This this is my highest problem area right here. Is it just keeps coming off. Even when I do sand this, it will come off. But I also only sand this tiny little area. And yeah, so this is the only problem spot I have on this entire thing. But again, every single time I drive, I've put, within 6 months, I think I've put 30,000 miles on it, and I've touched this up twice maybe. But yeah, my arm rests here every single time I drive. So let's take a look at the floor over here. Again, the camera makes it look worse than it is. And again, you can see it's dirty, so kind of forgive some of it, but it looks pretty good. This door, again, this was a problem area once, because my knee always hits this. I'm tall, I'm 6'2", so my knee would always hit this, so it would always kind of flake right here. And basically I sanded it and sprayed it, and it's been fine ever since. So yeah, looks pretty freaking good. Again, for almost no prep work. I'll show you guys the headliner, but again, I think the headliner is not a great example simply because the headliner doesn't get touched ever. Like literally nobody touches a headliner. But I mean, look at this. This was all this color. For anybody wondering that didn't see the video, everything in here. And when I do say everything, I mean absolutely everything. I mean this, the floors, the center console. Sorry, that's the center console. The dashboard, the doors, the leather, everything was this color. Everything. So I'm very, very, very happy with how this came out and how this has been holding up for, again, no prep work. Super happy with it. This is something you guys have done. Let me know how your projects have turned out down below. Again, I know that if I was to have sanded it down and done it properly, probably would have held up significantly better, but I didn't really care. This truck was pretty cheap, and I just hated the tan or gray, whatever you want to call it. I don't actually know what it was called. But I have the only black interior Sequoia there is, unless somebody else has painted theirs, because they didn't come in black. So that's pretty cool. And again, 6 months of absolute abuse. Again, it's been about 40,000 miles, and I'm rough on my trucks. Off-roading, mudding. Like I said, I go thrifting, I flip things. I own a junk removal business. I'm always tossing stuff in there. Thing has been absolutely incredible. I can't complain at all for, I think it was like $80 in cans of paint to do everything. And again, we did everything. Headliner, floors, all of it. Besides the steering wheel and besides the chairs, everything was done. So I'm really happy with it. Let me know what you guys think down below. And if you guys want more reviews like this, let me know. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.